Good morning, how are we today? So, a bit of a wet one, and guess what, I couldn't get on this morning, but luckily I've managed it. So initially it wouldn't let me jump online, but we're there, so it's all good. So morning everybody, are we well? And looking forward to a mix of all training sessions. So good morning. Just remember this morning that you will need your trainers, so get them on now. You will need your weights, your mats, water to remain hydrated, and loose comfortable clothing. And do remember that you always need clearance from your doctor if you've got any health issues at all. And if things have changed since I last screened you, you do need to let me know. Now, you won't need loads of space, but make sure that the space around you is free of obstacles so you don't trip or anything, okay? So, let's go into our Pilates alignment. So we've got nice firm plant, shoulders up, back and down, transfer abdominal 30%, pelvic floor 30%, and a nice flex through the knee. So I had a biomechanics client yesterday evening, and the issues were basically bad back, bad knees, but they were standing with their knees locked most of the time or going into one hip a lot. So remember, always, as far as you are conscious and mindful, try and stand with your weight even and not into one leg, okay? So knees flexed at all times. Okay, how is our body feeling? So just scanning down, shoulders relaxed, core set, which is transverse, pelvic floor, okay. So just go into heel rotation, so it's a bit cooler. It's not really cold, but it's slightly damp. So we do need to be aware of mobilising the body before we go into anything. So I'm just doing a little bit of mobility here because we've got a varied amount of health levels, if you like, a few health issues, but again, incorporating lots of different levels of fitness. 2 more. So it's nice that we can all join in and reverse. We don't want it to get to where there's an exercise and you just think, I can't do that, that's not for me, because the way we're working, everybody can join in, okay? So you can work at your own level. The real key is to listen to your body, always. Always listen to your body. Now just centering the weight. Shoulder roll. So by centering your weights even through both sides of the feet. And you are not loading into one foot or front of the foot or into the heels at this point. It is even weight. And reverse for me. Nice deep breath, preparing the body. So I got wet this morning feeding the birds and just going in and out of the studio. Arm swings. Choose which way we're breathing out, which way we're breathing in. Last 4. So my waist feels quite loose, but my shoulders feel quite tight. So I might have to just make sure I don't go into extension too quickly. Anything above the head. Brilliant. Now, we're going to go into our aerobic component. And again, everything is a choice. Remember that. Listen to your body. Do what you feel. Remember, if you're on a stone hard concrete floor, impact should be limited. Okay, so any jogging or running. Equally, if you're on a carpeted floor, when we're doing a side, lift your foot. Don't slide it because of the friction against the carpet would enhance and pull on that hip. Okay? So, heel dips, push down. So we're going to blow the cobwebs away this morning and wake our bodies up on this duller morning, aren't we? So just keep heel digging. So again, it's a mix of everything. So not half an hour aerobics or half an hour anything. It is a mix of training sessions, which I think is quite a good thing to do, which we never could do in classes because people wanted a certain exercise. Now go into your side tap, tummy's in, shoulders relaxed and back. Nice deep breaths. So we're getting all those nutrients around the body. It's a little bit like an MOT. It's a bit like going for a nice walk. Lunge it back. So wherever you are, you can imagine the green trees, okay? The grass, wherever you like to be. You can imagine you're there. Why not? Side tap. When you're a child, your imagination is amazing. Why use it? Double arms. 4 more. Now just going into a single arm. Tummy's in. Take it low, head up. Hamstring curls. So we can go to tap the heel because that makes us get that heel up a little bit if we're tapping. Nice deep breaths. So everything's imagination, isn't it? Even fear's imagination, that's a big one. Heel digs again. So have you ever watched a horror film and you're imagining what could happen? Or you're a bit scared at night and you're imagining, you know, stupid things. So that's still your imagination. So why not imagine amazing things? Side tap. So I'm somewhere hot and sunny. And I'm going to have a cocktail after doing this session. Not really, probably a cup of tea. Lunge it back. Side lunge, tummy's in. Double arms. Single arm across. Low head up. Back to those curls. Just getting those hamstrings and thighs warmed up. Deep breaths. Heel digs. Now I'm just putting a little bit of a spring in my step. So I'm not jogging, I'm just putting a little bit of a spring in this heel dig. So instead of just keeping it static, I'm just doing a little tiny bit of a bounce. Nice deep breaths. Side tap. Speed it up. 10, 9, 8. Wakey, wakey. Wake those bodies up. Okay, knee lifts. Keep your posture, shoulders back to meet beautifully. 30% to 50. Nice deep breaths. So don't bring your shoulders down to meet your knees. How are we doing? Last 10, 10, 9, 8. Okay, curls. Now from here, we're going to do 4 more curls, and we're going into a V-step or an easy walk. You know the move now? Off we go. So it's 1 or easy walk. So you just don't jump back. So your easy walk is that. You choose 10, 9, 8, 7. Okay, knees. So I've gone up, kick it back. 4 knees. So you choose, you do not have to do any impact, kick it back. Hands above the head, 4 knees. 4 kicks. 4 knees again. 4 kicks. Last one, 4 knees. And 4 kicks. Okay, treadmill or heel dip. Take it up, your choice. Fly it. Nice deep breaths. How are we doing? Wake it up. Bicep curls. double arms high. So your knees you don't have to lift your feet up massively. You choose pec deck. 4, 3, 2. Double arms high. Deep breaths. Ski back. Double arms again. Ski back. Double arms again. Ski back. Double arms again. Jump back. Double arms again. Jump back. Back to flyers, last jog set. Nice deep breaths. Bicep curls. Deep breaths. Get the nutrients around your body. Double arms high. Pec deck. 4, 3, 2. Back to knees. Kick it. Last knees. 4 kicks. V-step. With wind and the impact, don't stand still. Back to knee lifts. I'm having to take my fleece off, which is good. Keep moving, just knee lifts. Double arms. So I've warmed up, which is a good thing. So I'm not using central heating, I've got my own. Does anyone remember the Ready Brek days when they said it was your internal central heating? They might still say that, I don't know. Push. Last 10, 9, 8, 7. So I know that I've got my heart rate up and my lung capacity slightly because side tap fast. Because I've managed to warm up. I've had to take my fleece off. So that's a good sign, isn't it? Nice deep breaths. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to heel dips, push down. Slow it slightly side. Lunge it back. Side lunge. Double arms. Single arm across. Low. Lunge it back for 4. Back to heels, push. Nice deep breaths, keep pushing down. Side tap. Lunge it back. And heel dips, 4. Now shake it out, heel dips, last 4. Now if your heart rate's still up as usual, remember I always say just keep moving. If you feel it's down, then you can stop moving. Okay, quick drink of water. Can you hear the birds this morning? Okay. So we're going to go into a little bit of weights. I was thinking maybe Pilates, but I do like the contraction with the weights and the lengthening of the Pilates at the end. It just makes sense to me how it's more effective for the body. So those of you with any issues with joints, bones, please keep your trainers on. I like to take mine off because of the grip. Okay, so my trainers aren't that grippy on this floor. So, and I also give myself permission to take them off as I've not got any problems with bone density. Okay, so we're going to go into squats. Remember your technique. If you're feeling shattered today like me, then don't use your weights, okay? Listen to your body. Why am I using them? Because I'm teaching. Okay, so toes 10 to 2, tummies in. Again, always have the weight centred on the shoulders. Don't close your elbows, better opening up chest capacity, diaphragm, better breathing. So, on our out breath, we're going to go into singles. So, with bended knees, 10. Breathe in to come back. So make sure straight away you can feel it, thighs, bottom, and not the knees. If you're feeling it in your knees, check your technique. You might need to go slightly more 10 to 2 with your feet. You might need to have your stance slightly wider. So out breath, in breath up. 10 again. Where can you feel it? The birds are very bright this morning, aren't they? Can you hear them? And stay low, presses. Oh, there's just been a flock of, I don't know, maybe little sparrows, I'm not sure, have just flown over the studio. Beautiful. So, do I need to imagine I'm anywhere else? I actually don't think so. Honestly, it is so beautiful here, just looking out and having the sky above me, trees surrounded by green, listening to the birds. Now just hold for me, don't round out, chest lifted, lower, and lower, slightly lower. So I can feel it in the thigh, main thigh, going into the bottom, hamstring, back of the legs. Presses again, 10. Now use your breathing. Remember, this is why we don't have a massive meal before working out, because the digestive system will demand the blood to obviously break down the food, and also the muscles demand the blood oxygen, nutrients to enhance your workout. So that's when you probably get a little bit of tummy pains, cramp, and your workout wouldn't be as effective. And hold, lower, lower, tummies in. Nice deep breaths, lower. So, what have you got planned for today? Lower, apart from training with me. So, share, do share. Presses. Housework, put your hand up. Shopping, put your hand up. Keep pressing. Any admin kind of things, sorting out paperwork, bills, put your hand up. Meeting a friend, something positive, for a coffee or something, put your hand up. Hold. Having a chilled day at home, so they are all allowed. Lower. I think it's very good to have time out when you need to. I don't a lot. Lower. So what am I doing today? Straight from here at 11 o'clock, I've got a webinar, a work webinar training, lower, so theory, lower. Then I'm training a client on the reformers, lower. Then I have an appointment in town. And then I've got to go and pick up a few bits for Monty for his Christmas presses. So there you go. And then it'll be a bit of admin as in loading these videos and taking them to iMovie. Last 8, keep pressing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Last 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3. Now 10 singles, push back. Exhale in on a turn. 9, 8, 7. So this is still working out, it's not your cool down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Put your weights down, going into cool down. Exhale, breathe in to come back. Feel the difference, so just slow it down. Put the weight through your heel, getting rid of lactic acid that builds, and just realigning, stretching. Last 3. 3, 2, and shake out. Okay, core set, supporting knees slightly bent. If you need the wall, that's fine. Heel to bottom, stretching through the quad. Nice deep breaths. Well done. Change sides, core set. Don't lock the supporting knee as you tilt your hip out. Nice deep breaths. So we always bring in anything to do with the quad, because remember, quick drink, it is the biggest muscle in the body. So it's a good way of speeding up metabolism, enhancing fuel effectively burning. It takes more fuel to burn muscle than fat. Okay, now we're going to do a quick blast, shoulders, tricep, everything. Just a quick blast, okay? So core set for me, so we're going to shoulder press. Again, it's not about doing a whole weight set, so we will have to limit it. So, toes 10 to 2, okay? Fingers out, weights width ways. So we'll just do 2 sets. So core set, exhale, in to come back. Tummy's in. Now remember, if you're doing this on catch up, what could you do? You know, don't you? You know. And hold. You could stop it, pause it, and do 4 sets of this, couldn't you? If you wanted to. So you don't have to just do 2. Hold. Because you can have as much time as you need to. 10. And hold. So not too hard. Nice deep breaths. Just to shoulder level. So we're not arching the back. Everything's neutral, Pilates core. Remember, your torso is your powerhouse, it's your centre. Okay, just 2 sets of triceps. So again, same stance, core set, 10. Remember your alternative. Last set. Well done. So it gets slightly hard because we're not stopping and stretching, but we will do towards the end, okay? So flyers. If you don't want to work from here, work from each side of your thigh. Tummy's in, deep breath in to prepare. On our out breath, 10. So only 2 sets. Can I feel it in my waist? Yes. Trapezius, upper back, yes. Arms, yes. Obliques, waist. And lock hold. Nice deep breaths. Well done. Don't elevate the shoulders, have them relax. Last set, exhale, in a return. Now on this one, lock hold. Nice deep breaths. Fantastic. Front row. Core set. Don't move your body. Keep totally still. On an out breath, 10, 9. Feeling in my tummy. Arms. Back, but in a good way. So it's just loading. Lock hold, 10. Keep breathing. Last set. It's amazing what we're fitting in each session, don't you agree? All sessions. And hold. Lock the arms. Bicep. Have 2 magazines either side, so imagine elbows in, so the only thing that moves is the forearm, you're not crossing over the shoulder and the elbow joint. Full range, exhale, in to come back. Last set, 10. Brilliant. Put them down. Arm swings. Nice deep breaths. Now just link here. Just press the fingers down, stretching through. Here. Change. Arm over. Don't use the elbow. Just fleshy part here. Change sides. Link up, side, drop the arm. Coming back, exhale. Hands at the base, squeeze the shoulders, look down. And just shake out. Quick drink of water, and then we're carrying on with our weights for now. Okay. So, onto our backs. So what we're going to do is, we've got the core set, so we can work with, we've got our setup, shoulders back, transverse, 30%, pelvic floor. Now, easier one of obviously no weights, press up, tabletop, no weights, both legs, no weights. Okay. Weights, more or less chest level, exhale up, breathe in to come back. We can work with one leg for 10, release, 10, or both legs. Okay, so always go tabletop, core set, one leg, 2 legs. 3 sets of 10, 1. So we're just lifting up on our out breath. Are we all in place? Are we ready? Ready, ready? Okay. Tummy in on our out breath, 1. Breathe in to come back. Ten again. Can you hear the rain on the roof? It's not white noise, by the way. Last 10. Now just hold. I can feel that in the tummy, arms, chest. Nice deep breaths. Okay. Second exercise on the floor for now. Out here, so we can just work out, feet together, abduction here. We can work here, out, or full range. Here, no weights. So again, you have choice. Choice is a good thing. The only thing I'll ask is, get your arms in alignment, more or less chest level. Tabletop, one leg please, not both together. Exhale, 2 into your alignment. When we're in place, 10. So we're doing 3 sets. 9. 10 again, please. Last 10. Well done. Hug the knees in, rock from side to side, deep breaths. 5 rotations. And reverse. Full body stretch. Visualize all the ligaments lengthening, each disc spacing, realigning. Okay, so there is always a choice. Just sit up for a second. So your base move, tummy into back into mat. When we go into obliques, again, tummy into back down. So again, all working intrinsically, pelvic floor lifted. It's okay, that's your base level. Next level, here, remember your gap between chin and chest, exhale up, breathe in to come back. When we go into oblique twist, again, same principle, gap between chin and chest. They are your base choice, your second choice, okay? Hardest choice, going into third, one leg here for 10, and then if you do your oblique twist, you could work with one leg. So you do 10 on one leg, release, 10 on the other leg, here, and then the same when we go into oblique. Or both legs, okay? Going into singles here, and then oblique twist. So we're going to start initially with 70 crunches, singles, okay? So you are in charge, you choose your level. So I'm going to go into higher, tabletop, core set, tabletop. When I'm ready, on my out breath, 1, 2, heading for 50. Last 20, keep that core controlled. Last 10. Now we're just going to give the back a rest for those of you working with me at the higher level. just before we go into oblique. So rock from side to side, deep breaths. So anyway, whatever level you've done, do this because it's a nice stretch. Now just massage the spine, 5 in one direction. Nice deep breaths. And reverse. Full body stretch. Visualise all those ligaments lengthening, each disc spacing, realigning. Brilliant. Okay guys, now the obliques are a lot harder, I think. So, be mindful, if you need to go down level, totally fine. Okay? So we're going to aim for 40 because it's a double twist, so it's a bit like 80, isn't it? So shoulders back, do what you can. Match both sides, whichever level you're doing, please go into it. Same principles, gap between chin and chest. On an out breath, 1, 1, 2, 2. Heading for 20, 1, 1. Heading for 30. Try and stick with it. Last 10. 10. You can definitely feel it waist. Hug the knees in. You know when they used to say feel the burn? I had that then in the waist. Nice deep breaths. 5 rotations. And reverse. Full body stretch. Lengthening, stretching. Visualise all the ligaments lengthening, each disc spacing, realigning. Extend. Set up for base 100. Shoulders up, down and back. I'm as tall as I can be. Transverse 30% pelvic floor. We're going to go into one leg stretch, so try and keep the heel on the mat as you lengthen. So you're lengthening because if you lift, you're contracting, having to lift and make the hip load. So try and keep the heels on the mat. So we'll do 10 from now. Left and right is 1. Now keep your stretch matched through both sides of your body. So we all have a dominant side. So try and match equally. Keep that core. I'm breathing out as I lengthen. In to return. Well done. Full body stretch. Visualise all the ligaments lengthening, each disc spacing, realigning. Now, knees over to your preferred side. Just feel that stretch through the oblique, the waist. Transfer using core control over. Coming round into a press up. So we will do 20, so you can do your box, intermediate or full plank. It is your preference. So, are we ready? Going into our position and off we go. 1, 2. hard. Walk the hands forward, stretch. Round out, full cat. And going on to our tummies for plank swimming. So just looking down at your mat, stretch again, opposite arm to leg. So 8 from now, alternating. Last one. Now, boomerang or base stretch. Base stretch, keep your feet on the mat, boomerang lifted. 2 more. Deep breath in, exhale, and going into plank. So, each station, 10 breaths. Relax everything, core set. Nice deep breaths, ensuring the nutrients are travelling around your body. Next level, so again, make sure elbow, shoulder in alignment. Any problems with carpal tunnel or anything similar, turn and have your forearms on the mat. Okay? Tummy, 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 pelvic floor, sitting up tall out of the shoulder. Be aware of your breathing. Elbows in, full tabletop, tilt down. Core I go 80% now, it's just my preference. If you can, knees off. And then full plank. Deep breaths. Really exaggerate the breathing. Well done. So we have a marble just under our nose. So just roll it forward on your out breath, roll it back. Try and keep lower body relaxed, core is set. 10 from now. Breathe in to come back. Last 5. Okay, boomerang times 3 or base. Breathing in to come back. Exhale. In to come back. Exhale. Into our box. Walking our hands forward. Stretch. Round out. Full cat. Child pose. If you don't want to do the child pose, please do your shoulder stretch. Nice deep breaths. Changing neck position, hands to feet. And let's have a well-deserved quick hydration break. How are we doing? Okay, we are going to go into the cool down section of Pilates, which is always good. I think I'm going to just pop my fleece back on for this. So again, if you feel wherever your environment is, you might get a bit cool. So the last thing you want to do is get the muscles cold and the joints, okay? So, 4 hours later, because I couldn't get my arm in my sleeve. Okay, so just move your weights away so they won't get on or in your way. Transverse abdominal 30%, pelvic floor 30%. Feet together, knees together. Going into 8 alternate knees. So really control it on your out breath. I'm choosing the lower one today. For me, I just want that stretch. So you're in control, you have your own preference. All I will ask is, as you move the knees away, breathing out, as you breathe in, pulling the knees back to midline, use the whole of your centre muscles. So I'm working quite slowly to just really stretch through all the centre, and I have 4 left. So, when you've completed full body stretch, visualise all the ligaments lengthening, each disc spacing, realigning, extend. Now, going into arm overs, knees to your right, 7 again. Exhale, now really watching the arms. So just breathe normally for this one, however feels good. Don't quite touch the floor on return. Well done. Now again, being mindful of core control, transfer your knees and repeat. Now just coming into your setup for base 100, and we'll just do 5 shoulder bridge. So shoulders up, down and back, transverse 30%. Deep breath in to prepare. On our out breath, peeling the discs off the mat, exhale the arms. Last two, mindful movements. Well done. So really concentrate, controlling. Hook the knees in, rock from side to side. Okay. Full body stretch, lengthening stretching. Now, set up for base 100, knees bend. Right leg extend. Ease it towards you. Now keep your bottom on the mat. If you're lifting up, you're taking it away from the hamstring stretch. If that's fine, stick here, otherwise deep breath in. As you exhale, straighten, ease forward. So it's belly of the muscle, back of the thigh. Deep breath, exhale, release down. Rotate the foot. Change direction. Ankle over that knee, and again that might be enough. Otherwise, just bring up those limbs, stretching hip, thigh. Nice deep breaths. And release. Again, just ease it towards you. So it's all about listening to your body. You don't overstretch, you only go as far as you feel you can. If you want to advance, deep breath, straighten, exhale. Again, it goes into belly of the muscle, back of the thigh. Deep breath, release down. Rotate the foot. Change. Ankle over that knee. Again, that might be enough. Otherwise, bring up those limbs. So I can feel it definitely bottom, hip, thigh. And release. Knees over to one side. Transfer over. Coming on to our tummies. Taking the right foot with the right hand. And again, just stretch that quad. Deep breaths. Change legs, please. And release. Boomerang or base times 3. Coming into our box position. How are we doing so far? My hair actually stays tidier, would you believe it, when it's down than up. So, 7 box swimming. 4 points, core set, exhale, in on return. Last 3. Well done. Now, just standing on your left foot, push the heel down towards your mat. Lengthen the Achilles that attaches to the hamstring, ankle, back of the ankle, through up into that calf, change legs, back into our box, round out, full cat, and release. Walk the hands forward, lengthen. Nice deep breaths, coming up, child pose or go back into your shoulder stretch, head to one side, hands to feet. Change neck position, hands to feet. Back into our box, curl the toes in, walk the hands back, and restacking to a standing, coming to face the front of your session. Shoulders up, down and back, deep breath in here. Exhale up onto our toes, deep breath, exhale. Lengthen here, rotate. And breathe in to come back, exhale. Arms wide, Look to one side. Any neck problems, don't bring the ear down, otherwise tilt. Nice stretch opposite side. To the middle, chin to chest. And releasing. Opposite direction, ear down. To the middle. Any kinks, hinges have now gone, arms are relaxed. Range should be pretty good. And we're just restacking right back to correct alignment. So, well done. That is your mixed training session. Slightly different. I wouldn't say every session is exactly the same. We always mix them around a bit. So, quick little book of positivity. What is it saying? Perhaps our eyes need to be washed by our tears once in a while so that we can see life with a clearer view. You can break that big plan into small steps and take the first step right away. So it's all about mindset, isn't it? So they're quite self-explanatory.